Morning, Mr. Calhoun.
Good morning. What you doing?
So it seems that you are one of 4 co-defendants that we have on a case arising out of another state.
Yes, sir.
You are wanted out of
Louisiana, Natchitoches Parish. I butchered the pronunciation, but
Natchitoches.
Yes,
What is it?
Natchitoches.
That.
Louisiana.
The lawyer is asking me to set you a bond, but I don't know. I don't know you. I've never met you before, and I have a very short amount of time to get to know you to see
Right.
what kind of person you are.
Right.
Paper really tells me who you are. The words coming out of your mouth, I just
Right.
right. So, tell us about Mr. Calhoun.
Your Honor, he's wanted out of Louisiana for transfer and possession of stolen vehicles, not equivalent to theft of a motor vehicle, and him and 3 other individuals, one whom is charged with UUMV, were found same day where they stole a vehicle, and we have a parallel charge with Louisiana where they're charging him for the theft, and we have for the UUMV for the
But the
driver.
thing about it is, I wasn't there.
Do you really think that you can just start spitting out something? Where do you think you are? Really?
My bad.
You think that this is helping you, Mr. Calhoun?
No, sir.
You're not at home. You're not on the street. Okay. Please.
Your Honor, the same day that they stole the vehicle, which was captured on surveillance off campus, they transversed state lines and came to Texas, and they were found in Harris County with obviously traffic infraction being the probable cause, and found with all 4 occupants of the vehicle. The fact that they transversed state lines, they would be opposed to a bond. There was also, and because I took a charge, I know before the office reports out, is that there was also a firearm found on one of the passengers and that they were trying to conceal. At the time, the officers were getting everybody removed from the vehicle, and obviously 2 of them being under the age of 21. So they would be opposed to a bond for.
So, hold on a second.
Yes, Judge.
It's a stolen car
Yes, Judge.
out of Louisiana.
Yes, Judge.
They come to Houston,
Yes.
all 4 of them.
Yes.
How do we know the other ones knew that it was stolen? Do we have any kind of,
in Louisiana, and they did it in real time. And the complainant stated none of the occupants in the vehicle had permission to take the vehicle.
I know that,
Oh,
but how do we know that they knew that it was stolen, right? So what if I come pick you up in my car?
Oh,
It's
I
a
see what
stolen
you're
car.
saying.
You have
So-
no idea it's stolen.
I see.
Like if everything's ripped off in the inside, you got like, there's a screwdriver for the steering wheel, and the steering column's been ripped off. Then there's facts that lead you to believe that it's a stolen car.
So for running the plate because it was reported stolen, and the fact that it was, well, at the time of the, I'm sorry?
That's still,
No, again, on surveillance video in Louisiana, that they have it in Louisiana, that these are the original individuals that stole the vehicle. That's how they knew, that's how the officers in Harris and the officers in Louisiana knew that they knew it was stolen because they were the ones who stole it.
they have them, you saying on video?
Yes, that's what
All
I'm
4
trying to,
together is taken?
yes, that's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to
well,
get.
that's something.
Can we
different.
see this video? I haven't seen this video. It's
You're not gonna get to see the video. That's what the
That's in
underlying criminal
Louisiana.
case.
well, you're basing your decision on a video that the prosecution it says he saw, you haven't seen, I haven't seen.
I just want to know how they impute the thievery to him.
Correct.
And he's saying that
it's
there's a
because of a surveillance video.
And the Louisiana officers were telling the Harris County deputies that they have it on surveillance video. That's how.
Specifically what? Where was my client? Was he the one?
We're not gonna get all that.
Right, but we're talking about that.
Our criminal history?
No, Your Honor. This is based on flight risk. They literally transverse lines the same day they stole a car.
It hasn't been proven that he knew it was stolen.
How many got charged with the UUMV?
The driver, because that was the only
That's the only one.
driver, right?
So your position on bond is what?
There's no bond against the flight risk. They literally fled the state the same day within 24 hours, really 24 hours within stealing a car. Judge. They literally fled the state.
They keep
Stealing a car.
saying they stole the car. He didn't get charged with stealing the car. He's not in the vehicle. He's charged with transfer.
No.
He
He is charged
he is
in
being charged.
Louisiana.
Oh, well then, that's a,
He is charged, but in Louisiana.
okay, well, he's
Here,
being charged with
just didn't
that.
charge
Just
him with
because
the-
he's charged with it doesn't mean you're gonna convict him. I see like very good arguments as to why he shouldn't be convicted. Secondly, if we're talking about flight risk, he was a passenger. He hasn't had the opportunity. Where was he going? Did he know he was fleeing the jurisdiction? He doesn't know that it's stolen. Like you said, is the steering column broken? Okay, at that point, perfect. He should have known. There's nothing to say that that's what happened in this case. We're assuming the worst. Let's assume the best. He's presumed innocent. Let's not assume that he knew he was committing a crime. Let's presume he was innocent. So in that case, let's give him a bond. Let's allow him to go and fight this case. He can't fight it here. He's fighting an allegation that we don't have, the surveillance video that we haven't seen. Let him go fight the case over there.
21, sir.
I still stand on no bond.
I mean, I'm
I'm ready to flight risk, and so.
Well, you got to understand, in life, there are consequences to action, right? When you hang out with dogs, you get fleas. I can set you a bond, but you need to understand from the time that you're released, we give you 2 weeks from the date of that release to go turn yourself in to that parish in Louisiana. If you fail to do that, I will revoke the bond that I'm going to set here. I'll set it at 0. I will not give you another one. You can't run forever. At some point, we'll get you. And then that time, when we do get you, I will physically hold you until Louisiana comes and gets you. Do you understand?
So if I go down there, I'm at the bond down there 2 months.
That's correct.
Right.
Signed the waiver yesterday, Judge. I signed the waiver
The
yesterday.
thing is that I will probably set a bond around $5,000. You'll probably have to make all of it because you are a flight risk. You're wanted out of another state. If you waived yesterday, we have buses coming in and out of Louisiana about 2 times a week. So if you keep the waiver, you'll probably be back Wednesday. At the latest, Monday, you'll be back in Louisiana, Monday-ish. Where if you want to bond out, you can, but you're going to have to make it on your own to Louisiana. And then you'll have to bond out. Or no, you're going to have to turn yourself in over there. You can't bond out. Is there no bond set?
I believe it's no bond. I'll double check.
You'll have to turn yourself in there. So if you want me to set a bond, you have to withdraw your waiver and you're going to lose the credit that you've built up toward them. Because if Louisiana doesn't come get you here within 14 days, we release you regardless. And then you don't pay anything. You're going to get released. So I'll let you talk with Ricardo and make the decision what you want to do.
Yes, sir.
What amount would you be thinking, Judge?
5,000.
5,000? Judge, he is 21 years old.
Yes, sir.
He would be seeking the support of his parents. It would be a bond that he's got to post 100% on. Would you consider going to 2,500? No? Okay, fair enough. I'll talk to my
Lucky to
client.
even get a bond, Mr. Calhoun, really. And I don't even know if I'm going to do the other ones as well, I mean, I don't know.
I'll
So
talk to my client, Judge. Thank
Okay.
you. Appreciate it.